Hi guys, this is TheEnder. I'm back, and I am bringing you the second initial match from Group D. This is going to be Hiya versus Larva, Terran versus Zerg. So in the bottom left we have Hiya, and in the bottom right we have Larva. I have to admit, I really miss the part where we don't actually get to see the players' faces, so we can associate the name and the face at the same time. But this tournament is, as I understand it, online, just played through the server, so we don't actually get to see the players in the booth. So I'll actually try to describe them for you. So I've never actually seen, I haven't currently seen what Larva looks like, and I don't actually know, but I've been told Hiya looks like a Magikarp. And by that I mean he's a mouth breather. And in case you don't know what that means, essentially when he gets really intense in these games, and you see him, it's he opens his mouth really wide, and you can see him breathing heavily through it. So he earned the name Magikarp back in the days when all the players were getting their names. Of course, it's not as scary to call someone Magikarp as it is to call them, the Tyrant or the Terminator. But take what you can get. All right, so we have a forward Rex from Hiya, and he has very few SCVs. It looks like it was probably an 8 Rex. So this map is Fighting Spirit, 4-player map. Of course he's still going to have to scout Larva here, but it looks like he's got a really good chance at doing some damage since this is a 12 hatch. And oh man, is that? And the drone scout is going to the. What is he going cross map? Looks like the drone scout is going cross map. Yeah, so I'm. So let's we can cross our fingers and wish the best for Larva, but things are going about as bad as possible for him. He went for a very economic opening, and Hiya's gone for a very aggressive opening. And in addition to that, Hiya scouted him first, and he still hasn't scouted it coming. So he's not going to have any men for a while. It's going to be drones versus SCVs and Marines. If Hiya wanted to seal his victory, all he really has to do is pull five SCVs, and literally, the game ends with him winning. Of course, there's going to be a bunker thrown down right outside the natural. But he hasn't pulled any SCVs, so I think this is a major mistake. Where are the SCVs? Why aren't you pulling them? Why aren't you attacking? What is going on here? Why? I don't know what Hiya's doing. So by now they're... Okay, so there's a bunker, but it's super late. The hatchery is done, the Zerglings are gonna... What? Yeah, the hatchery's done, the Zerglings are gonna be on the way. Yes, he's gonna lose some drones, and he's not gonna be mining much, but... it's... Get in the bunker, get in the bunker, get in the bunker. Okay, 2 get in the bunker, but... There's a Sunken on the way. He saved his drones. There's slings out. He's going to counterattack. Oh, I really think Hiya just completely screwed this up. Actually, there's enough damage been done to the Sunken, yes. So, alright, so here's a cool little fact. So when you build a creep colony, it has 400 health. When you morph it to a Sunken, it'll have 400 health until it turns into a Sunken. The second it turns into a Sunken, it loses 100 HP. It won't ever kill itself, so if it's at 50 HP, it'll drop down to 1 HP. But whenever it finishes morphing from Creep Colony to Sunken Colony, it loses that 100 health. So when it got to be almost finished and it had about 70 health left, I left that SCV attacking it, and so the second it turned into a Sunken, it only took 1 shot to finish it. So that's a cool little bit of trivia on Sunkens. But alright, so here's the problem with this rush. So Hiya still has his bunker outside the Zerg's base, but he's in just such a terrible position. So see all these Zerglings are out there, they're probably going to kill the bunker. And of course they'll kill the SCVs and the Marines inside the bunker. But and he's got 2 hatches up. It's true he doesn't have a lot of drones, but he's just going to keep on pumping Zerglings, and he's going to take full map control. Okay, so there's a lot fewer drones than I was thinking. And Hydra's expanded behind this, so from an economic perspective, Hydra does have the the better position. But I really think he should have just gone for it, pulled some SCVs with that attack, had a bunker within range of that first hatchery, and he would have had an excellent bunkered position at the bottom of the ramp, and Larva really should not have that natural hatchery. Whereas now, he's got enough drones that he can pull out something crazy, like, they don't have Baneling busts in StarCraft 1, but he could go for, an all-in Zergling attack, or he could just drone up behind it since he does have 2 hatcheries. I really just don't agree with how Hiya handled that. But, of course, Hiya's the pro gamer and I'm not. But, we'll see. So there are 2 racks pumping Marines. So the other problem is if this wall goes down, Hiya is also going to be supply blocked, which means there's going to be no additional units coming in. And with the Marines right against the supply depots, he's not going to be able to repair these either. Okay, but that's a lot of Marines. Is it enough? Is it enough? Okay, GG. Alright. So Hiya did still beat Larva, game 1. But, I think it was closer than it really should have been. Alright, so let's move on. Game 2 coming up. Hiya takes game 1.